Hi, Megan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So for everybody tuning in, we are sitting down with a Q&A with one of our women's ice hockey alumni, Megan Rose Kirk, who spent 4 years on the ice here at Morrisville as part of the inaugural class for the women's hockey program. Megan, when she graduated, finished her degree in criminal justice and most notably was a UP intern her last year. A lot of us were very thankful when she came around with the ticketing um,
Yeah.
little thing. So
Yeah.
yeah. Meg, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm just hanging in there, keeping busy throughout the summer and trying to do my best to stay safe as this whole quarantine COVID thing's kind of going on and taking place. So,
Awesome. So tell us what you're doing now. Where are you?
yeah, I'm living back home in Breezy Point, New York, currently with my parents. And I am working at public safety for my main community. So I've been doing that since the middle of June. And I also had two other jobs throughout the summer as well. I was babysitting and I was cooking for my sister's friend's business. So I've just been keeping busy and I'm living at home now. And we'll see where the future takes me, I guess.
Awesome. So one of the things that we have to ask you, so you came in as a very sound student athlete, and sound I mean, you know, continuously working hard in the classroom, scholar athlete accolades, ACHA, all academic accolades, you name it. You
Yeah.
were one of the top students that we had within the athletics program. But also you put together a very sound athletic career.
Yeah.
You were a fighter on the ice. No one can dispute that when you went out on the ice, you gave it everything that you had. What was your experience like here? What's your fondest memory going back?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of just remember when I think of Morrisville, I kind of just remember thinking about how like nervous I was kind of going in and stuff. So that was really good. It feels great to be able to like push through that and able to get past that point, I guess, of leaving home. It wasn't too far as many of my teammates kind of had more of a drive than I did, but it definitely was a difficult time. But I do remember just like all the practices, like early morning practices, and I remember just winning the championships. That was like really good memory that would stick with me. And just like feeling we had like in overtime of like being like, oh no, this is it, or even getting close to the end of the period because I our sophomore year we were up 2-1, 3-1. So even then, just being able to hold on to that lead, it was just a crazy feeling and something that I'll just never forget.
Yeah, I do remember that overtime game and actually remember you being one of the first people to like dart out on the ice.
On the
It was,
ice, yeah.
yeah, what was going through your mind at that point? Like tell us about how you were feeling.
Yeah, my energy was definitely like kicked in and I was ready to go. I was just waiting for those final seconds to count down. At that point, we were up 3-1. But any day, anytime someone can score. So my adrenaline was kicked in and I was ready to go. And it was just really special because this was our second year as a program. So
Mhm.
um, it was really special to be able to like get in and kind of get things done and get things accomplished. As a team, we were a young group and we were small in size, like not in height wise. And it was just great to be able to like accomplish something like that. So I was just ready to go. And I had all the good feelings in me. So it was really nice.
Yeah, you talked about making your second year the conference title game. What do you attribute to such a fast start for women's ice hockey?
Yeah. I mean, I think that uh, as a team, we really came out and kind of got it done there. I mean, the summers we did all that training and stuff. All of us went home and kind of did summer training, and then even preseason, we all worked hard. Um, we came to get stuff done. We were determined to win that championship, and we really lost out the first year. But I mean, um, everyone's got to win their fair share. So we kind of took it to them that second year, and we all worked hard and we worked as a team, and it was just great. It was a good run for sure.
Yeah, it's always nice to be the underrated program
Yeah.
Back that second year, Endicott this, Endicott that. Well, guess what? Morrisville came out on top. So, it's
Yeah.
definitely something that we thoroughly enjoyed at Morrisville. What
Yeah,
has
totally.
been, you played in 99 games during your career at Morrisville. 99, that's a lot of games,
Yeah.
and had 5 game winners. What was your most favorite game winning goal?
Honestly, I have to say, when we played against Hamilton College,
Mhm.
that team is just so like they're always on their game, and they're such a higher team to be looked at. Um, they are just always fun to play against. They like every time we played them, we knew it was a good game, and we had a fight and we had a battle. So I remember being up 2-1 in that game, and they actually had pulled their goalie. Um, and I remember, I don't know who, I think it was Maria. She had won the face-off.
Mhm.
Dev got the puck and dished it off to me, and I think we were like in our blue line, and I just kind of just tossed it down and hoped for the best. And then we were up 3-1 in that game. So that was a really big win for us because they were always a good team to battle against, and we knew we had to be there that day to put on our best performance. So
Awesome.
it's always good playing really good teams that are really hard to compete against. It's always a good game to play against. So that was probably my best one there. That was my favorite one too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a lot of favorite memories from the women's ice hockey program over the years.
Yeah.
We remember doing some of the off ice camera shoots in the locker rooms, going around doing various, whatever it was for that moment. But we had a lot of fun with your program, and everyone was always
Yeah.
open to doing more than just what's on the ice, more in the classroom, being one of the top academic teams, within athletics, but
Yeah.
also being heavily involved in the community service efforts. And one of my greatest memories is seeing, the women's ice hockey program the very first year going out and doing trick-or-treating with little kids. As
Oh
the
yeah, that was
center came around and kids in little costumes, you guys were handing out little gift bags to them. That was awesome. But you also have been involved with a lot of other activities, while during your time at Morrisville. Can you talk about your most favorite community service program that you were involved with?
Yeah, I'd have to say the Sophie skate. I really enjoyed seeing everybody gather for such a great cause. Everyone came out, and it just brought good memories not only to our team but to people around the community. We went over, I think it was in Camillus, New York, and we all just had a blast. We were doing what we loved. We were skating around, like helping little kids out skate. It's just what we love to do. And it was such a good cause to raise money for. So we really all enjoyed that, and I'd have to say that's probably my favorite one.
Awesome. They still continue that one to this day.
Yeah. Yep.
That, still going on and seeing the legacy that you guys had started with that
Yeah.
program. So we're going to shift away a little bit from Morrisville. Well, kind of tie it back into Morrisville, but every game, Mama Kirk
Yep.
was sitting in the stands in her number 17 jersey, cheering on the team. And still to this day, she's very active, in keeping in touch with what's going on. Talk about your mom and the commitment from your family to encourage you throughout your career, and to really be a strong support system, and to this day someone that we can always rely on being our loudest and most spirited fan. I guess talk about
Yeah, of
your mom
course.
a little bit.
Yeah. Ever since I was little, my mom was there for me. She was always there to bring me to practice and stuff. Um, and it all really started, I guess, from my parents, both my mom and my dad. And I have to say, my 2 older brothers, they got me to where I am today. So it's really good to have that, back to look at. But yeah, my parents definitely have been there for me through like day one. They've always cheered me on, as you said. They were always in the stands, and kind of something I like really looked forward to, just seeing them there, even in warm-ups. They always made sure that they kind of got there for warm-ups, and
Yeah.
it was kind of a routine for them. So it was really really nice to have them there, and um, just their support is just like it was outpouring throughout the years. And even then, like after I graduated, they were like, "Oh, so when are we going to a game?" and this and that. And it's just like it was nice to see that they like are still supporting the girls, and I always love watching hockey no matter who it is, and just being back on the campus and stuff. It was just a great feeling. I think I made it to a couple games throughout my internship there, from August to December. So it's really nice to have mom there for me since day one. She brought me to practices no matter what time of the day it was.
Yeah.
She stayed throughout the practices, even when I played out in New Jersey. So really a lot of dedication and hard work from her. Really appreciate her throughout the years. And I definitely look back on it, and it's just a memory to hold for the rest of my life, something to look forward to when I'm older and I have kids and I have family, something to just look back on and just be like, wow, I understand all the hard work and dedication that like my mom went through, you know what I mean? And now it's my time to do it. So it's something I'll cherish forever, honestly. And I can't thank them enough for everything. So
Awesome. I love
yeah.
talking with your mom. We've had quite some colorful conversations in the stands a few times or two. So it's been great.
Totally.
If you had to give anybody any piece of advice, if you look back your senior year, and that the year is going to come to an end, you're going to graduate. Now it's COVID, and the unknown is out there. What piece of advice would you give to that senior class this year?
Yeah. I would just say, like, keep your head in it and keep pushing, keep working hard. Obviously we don't know what's going to happen, and we don't know when they'll start back up. And if they do, that's why you just want to keep on working hard, on and off the ice, as much as you can. I don't know what Morrisville's precautions are, but just as if you can, just get on the ice and train hard and kind of keep your head up, because it definitely is a difficult time. I definitely would be feeling all sorts of emotions if this was me in my spot, because this is what you look forward to. You look forward to your senior year, and you work hard all those 3 years for that year. A lot of people didn't make it for injuries, for family reasons, for they didn't have the money, so you're lucky to make it this far, and then to have your season come crashing down on you like that, it's really something tough, and it's not easy to handle, honestly. So I would just say keep your head up and keep on training and be the best person you want to be, because at any moment, like, the season can resume, you know what I mean? And if it doesn't, I'll feel real horrible for them all, because that's what you look forward to, and it's sad that if they can't play, because I know some sports right now, they aren't even playing, like lacrosse and stuff and football. So it is definitely a difficult time. Just keep your head up and kind of just be the best person you want to be. Keep on pushing hard and working hard, even though you're not getting that season right now. It might come next semester. So just be yourself and stick in there and keep your head up.
Great advice. Absolutely great advice. And I think that could go for anybody, even juniors, sophomores, and freshmen at this point. Just stick with it. One last question for you, Meg.
Of course.
What does the future hold for you? Like, what are we going to hear? What is Meg Kirk going to be famous for here in the future?
Yeah, I hope hopefully soon I'll be a police officer somewhere down the line. Not really sure where right now. I've been applying all over throughout the summer, so I've been taking tests. This past weekend, I just got back from Florida, actually. I was doing an agility exam for North Fort Myers. It was actually Fort Myers Police Department. And then the weekend before that, I was in Syracuse, actually taking a written exam for Onondaga Accounting. So hopefully down the line, you'll hear some good news, and you'll hear that I'll be pulling people over and keeping people safe and doing all that cop stuff. So not really sure where I'll end up, but I am in the middle of the process right now with Fort Myers Police Department down in Florida. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we're so thankful that you decided to join us today. And make sure you keep in contact with us, because we love our alumni and we love our student athletes, and you certainly are one that has set a pretty good example for the rest of the years and the rest of the classes to follow. So we're thankful that we cross paths with you.
Yeah, of course, totally. And hopefully I'll be back up around soon to say hello to everybody. obviously with a mask on this time, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait to visit. I can't wait to come back, and hopefully the girls get the season that they look forward to and worked hard
Definitely.
for.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Meg. Have a great day.
Yeah, thanks. You too now.
Bye.
Bye.